Yo, what's up, you guys? So we got the Marveltokon Fighting Souls beta out right now, and I wanted to show you guys some quick stuff about Green Goblin. Green Goblin is definitely gonna be like my main character. I'm like super excited that he's in the game. I was actually waiting for him to be in the game so that I could actually try him out. Um, so let me just first off, let me pick the team. First off, let me just say, that I love the color schemes to these characters. They got some look at Green Goblin. This is the all black. I love the color schemes to the characters. I like Miss Marvel, and I also like to have Penny Parker on the bottom. So Penny, I'll throw Penny on the bottom there. She has like a really good anti-air that I think is like really good. So I'm just gonna use her for the bottom, and then I'll use Blade for my last character. And that's the team right now. That's pretty much the squad that I have right now for this game. So I just wanted to show you guys like what I've figured out so far with Green Goblin. First off, Green Goblin is he has a lot of like tricky stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got those boomerangs that you could do in the air. You could do those on the bottom. Right? Air dash. And then glider. Well, let me start off. Boomerangs, you could do the bombs on the bottom. Alright. And it looks like with the bomb, so you got like a light bomb and you got like a further bomb that you could throw. The bombs come out like random. So one bomb would do like an explosion, and another bomb would do like some poison that I guess it takes damage over time, and then another bomb. No, the other bomb kind of does like poison, but it slows them down. I think it slows them down, and then that one is like an electric bomb. So you got the explosive bomb, and then you got the one that slows them down. You got the poison bomb, and you got the electric bomb. Yeah, so that's how that works. And then you got the boomerangs. You could do the anti-air boomerang. You got the EX boomerang that throws out a bunch of shurikens. What else? He has this claw move, so he could do stuff like that. Claw. And then that. Not working. Alright, so Green Goblin is really fun. Like, I really enjoy playing with this character. I'm trying to show you guys some combos that I actually figured out with him. So the first main combo that I learned, first of all, his glider is like really important, right? That's like the main part of this whole gameplay is the glider. You can call the glider out. If you look on the bottom left side of the screen, it has like this arrow with a green bar. That bar runs out while the glider is out. So as long as the glider is out, that bar is gonna run down, and then it'll go back up after a while. So what you could do is you can actually call the glider out to do certain attacks. So if you press down and R2 on the PSN, 'cause I'm using PlayStation right now. So Xbox, it might be a different command, but on the PlayStation, you press like down and R2, the glider will come out. If you press down and R2, and then press, hold on, how does it work? There's a second hit that it actually does. I'm just trying to get the hit right. So it's, oh, actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. I have to be on the glider, I think. Let me see. Alright, yeah, so if I'm on the glider, he'll do that. So you can press down and R2 to send the glider out. You can also press, like, down, R2 and circle. That's an EX move. The glider will come out and shoot, which is really good. I think that, like, is really good for, like, starting off a combo with Green Goblin. What else? You can press down R2 triangle, and the glider will come out, but then it comes right back. So that's like a mix-up move with the glider. You can send it out, and then it comes back. You gotta duck, because if you don't, it'll hit you and your teammates. So that's a really good way to like mix the characters up. You can do it in the air too, like send it out. If Green Goblin gets hit, I think it interrupts that move, so it doesn't come back on hit. So if I get hit by Captain America, the glider won't, it'll like cancel out the glider from coming back. So let me show you exactly what I've learned exactly like with this guy. First of all, he has some really good mix-ups. So like I could do stuff like this, right? Call Penny out. And then what I could do is boom, boom, boom. Call Penny out. Oh, let me try that again. Boom, boom, boom. Call Penny out. Send the glider out. Call Miss Marvel. And then the glider comes back and hits. If I wanted to, I could actually cancel that into a special.
Okay, I'll come to
so, because it kind of leaves your opponent like very limited options from really like guessing on where to block. So you do that. Call Miss Marvel, and then I could do a special while she's out, right? So that's a really good way to like kind of like trick your opponent, right? Boom, boom, boom. Send the glider out. Let me do that again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to call out Miss Marvel. Let me try that again. Hold up.
always count on you, girl.
See, so what happens is, like, in that situation, because they're expecting the glider to come back to hit them from behind, right? But if you have, like, Miss Marvel out to come grab them,
I see it coming.
and then you could send that out while she's doing that, right?
One of my favorite moves.
His other special is pretty fun too. Forward.
Survive.
It's like a low attack.
So you can go
That's like his
his
level what, 3 special, right? That's the team special. So let me show you guys a combo that I learned with him earlier. So I was doing stuff like this. Let me show you. Hold on. It's crazy how like the glider has like crazy momentum. I'll show you guys what I mean. So I could do like boom, 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 and I could literally keep doing that like at least 3 times, right? And then I could go into special. Now, if you do it right, if you time it right, that can actually connect. Really depends on how you time it, right? So that's like one of his combos that I learned earlier, and I know you could do like other combos like boom. Hold on. What's his heavy? Okay, like boom. See, like, he has so many ways that he could use that glider. And like the game just came out, the betas, you know, just came out, so we're still like trying like little tricks with Green Goblin and stuff, but I think like I think he's really gonna be really crazy. Like I think the way he plays is really unique. Especially like sending that glider out and it coming back. Like you could do so much when that happens. You could send it out. You know what I'm saying? So like it leaves like your opponent guessing so many different ways. He has like so many cool like situational advantages with his glider. And obviously, you know, he has like a lot of momentum. Once he gets the glider though, it's like he has like a lot of momentum on that, you know what I'm saying? So like it's good to like use the glider to get out of certain situations. His bombs are really good. And you want to kind of know like what bomb is going to come out, but the bombs are like key to his whole gameplay, you know what I'm saying? You want to throw the bombs out because it's really going to help you like in certain situational advantages. And then the boomerangs, and then you got the anti-air, and you got the forward, and you got the EX. So those are really good. You know, but Green Goblin is really fun. Like I was playing him earlier online. And like I was just doing a whole bunch of like those combos, and like I was just like really pissing people off with it.
coming.
See, what I'm trying to do is, oh yeah, and with the glider, when you're on the glider, you can actually, when you're on the glider, you can actually shoot like a rocket. I'm trying to see if I can do it.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, if you press triangle by itself, it shoots like a rocket. So let me see. Let's see if I can incorporate that into the combo. Yeah, so if I just press it triangle by itself, he'll shoot like a rocket. And then into special. So the way you do that combo is, you know, you want to do the basic square, triangle, circle. So you do square, triangle, circle, and then R1, which calls out the glider. And when he calls out the glider, he does like a kick, and then he'll call out the glider. There's two ways you can call it out. You can press R1, and he'll do the kick and call it out, like that. Or you could press forward and R1, and he'll do like a flying kick and call the glider out. So it like goes even further. And then, like I said, you could do those. And that you can actually use that to start like a kind of like a combo. Let me see if I can combo up that. So what you want to do is send it out. Send it out. Well, let me see. Can you combo up that? I think you should be able to. It's probably gonna be hard to combo off that, but it's like a good way to like keep the opponent off of you. I was trying to see if you could combo off that, but I don't think you can actually. Let me try to do that with the rocket. Hold up. Oh, I'm messing up. Yeah, alright, so that works. You really just gotta have your timing right and it'll work, you know what I'm saying? And either way, it's like a good way to like really piss your opponent off. And how else? His forward heavy in the air is really good. It's a good way to start the combo off. Boom, and then it catches. So you guys can try that combo out if you want to play with Green Goblin. And when you do the glider, so when you do the square, triangle, circle, and then R1 and call the glider out, what you want to do is square, triangle, circle, but you want to hold, when you do the circle, you want to angle it, right? So when you want the glider, if you press diagonal up forward and circle, he'll do that. And basically, you just want to keep doing that at least 3 times. Square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, and then you just keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Really good combo, really good beginner combo for like learning Green Goblin and everything. I'm pretty sure like there's gonna be even more advanced combos once we start getting into like the whole mixing it up with like teammates and everything. But for now, you know, this is what we figured out. And when you press triangle, you want to press up and triangle. Because if you press regular triangle on the glider, he'll shoot like a missile. So this is regular triangle, but if you press up and triangle, he'll do the up or down, he'll do like a laser. Right? So yeah, so that's pretty good. I think like his combos are really fun to do. Really fun to do. Once you start getting the hang of it.
One of my favorite moves.
And I missed, but usually that connects. And then like I said, you have this, which is good. Penny Parker is like a really good anti-air support. She's like a really good anti-air support character.
one of my favorite moves.
Yeah, so he's just really fun. And I just wanted to show you guys that combo just so y'all can see like how he is and everything. But he's really fun, really great character. Like I really enjoy like his combos and his kit and everything he has.
One of my favorite moves.
Really fun character to play with. So you guys can try that combo out. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys figured out with him. But so far that's like my bread and butter combo. You know what I'm saying? So let me know how you guys feel about that.
Getting started.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be playing a little bit more online. If I figure anything else out with Green Goblin later, I will definitely make another video. But he's definitely gonna be my main for a while once the game comes out. So
Okay, I'm coming.
alright guys, peace.